Today, we cover some wonderful dreams about how to reframe your view of the world and the karmic system. But before that, I open the door in a way I've never done before and describe some of the things that we do inside Ashling School, some of the courses beyond our mentorship courses and so on. And we've several. We never talk about these. And there's no really good reason why we don't. We just haven't. You have to be a student within the school to know about some of the other amazing things that we do. And they truly are amazing. And you'll be surprised because you may not have heard of some of them, but you'll know people who have been through our programs. Welcome to the Dream Interpretation Podcast with Michael and Sandy.
Hello, welcome everybody. So excited you are here.
Sandy, how are you doing? Did you get enough sleep?
Yes, I did. We went to bed early last night and I slept super great after a very busy weekend. It was a lot of fun.
It is amazing how much energy you can put onto the stage. So we had our 3-day Dream Summit, ran right through Sunday, yesterday. And so it's funny how it is when you put so much energy into something and it all goes really super well. You're on a high, but exhausted. And you feel like, okay, it's really good. It's a good exhaustion because it means I didn't keep anything back. I really poured it all into it. And we did new topics we've never done before. That's always really interesting and scary at the same time to do because you're always wondering how they're going to be received. But it was extremely well received.
Yeah, they were exciting. Like I loved the one where you talked about the charlatans and cults. We've never talked about that before, and I really think we should do a full show on people being duped by charlatans. What do you think?
That's an absolutely good idea. Let's plan it. We'll get a few dreams that we can put together that all show that type of thing happening.
Yeah, we had several dreams in the summit that showed that, and it was very interesting because it was so clear that these people were being duped, but they didn't know. But their dreams definitely showed them that they were. It was amazing to see.
It was funny because we had the segment ready for Sunday, and then on Friday and Saturday, and indeed on Sunday, people were given dreams that we were doing live on the stage. It's like, okay, I'm going to use these dreams because I had recorded material and interviews from 2 other people. And I was going to use that in that segment, but we were able to just say, let's use these dreams because they're live. Everybody saw us getting the dreams and interpreting them. And it just shows you how pervasive it is.
Yeah. But you know what, Michael, the one thing that you did on the weekend that I thought was the very best is you showed the full breadth and depth of what the school does provide. I bet the listeners would love to hear what all we cover in the school, just so they can see just how deep and broad it is. What do you think?
Absolutely. We did it twice over the weekend. The reception was like people were very surprised and very thankful that we had explained what we do because we generally only talk about something that's coming up now. But there's things that we do in the school and courses we have in the school that we never ever talk about publicly because we only talk about them to people who've done other classes. They're like follow-on classes. How do I get more advanced? How do I get better skill and so on? So we're going to start the show with that.
All right, Michael, take it away. Let's hear what's all going on with the school.
Ashling School's mission, what is it? It's to reconnect people to the light. And this is a light that you already have, that's within you. And all the work we do is to help you to discover that and get a better connection to it. We have 3 pillars in our school. Dreams, obviously, that's the big thing. Anybody who's here knows that we do dreams. We also do channeling, teaching you how to talk to your guides and angels or whoever it is. But channeling is a big part of it. And then journeys is a new part of it, introduced by Holly Beatros, against my kicking and screaming will, because in the beginning I was like, we're not led to the school. And it took her a long time to persuade us. And what she's developed is an ability to take you on a journey, the same as a medicine journey, but without medicine. And I've experienced this myself. It's absolutely stunning. I can't believe that she's able to do what she does. And she's put together a whole package. It's obviously not just a journey, but it's a whole package with 2 journeys in it. Anyway, it is now officially part of the school. But all of these are connected with healing. So either healing to heal an issue that you have, or heal a block that blocks you from using your gifts, or from accessing something about yourself that you want to know who you really are, and or just are directly about helping you understand who you are. So that's the 3 pillars that we use. And healing, I suppose, is the fourth one in a way, but it's shared across all of them. And here's something that we have never done before. We have a lot of classes in our school and a lot of courses, a lot of different programs that we never ever talk about. And so if you did our mentorship or did any of our summits before, you won't have known that there's anything beyond the mentorship program that we do, because we never talk about it. We only talk about those things to people in the school. And I'm fixing that for a very good reason and telling you now what we have. So we have Dreams Foundation Level 1. That's a 6-week course. It has 12 modules in it. It has 60 videos. It's all delivered by video, recorded by me when I was young and handsome. The 60 videos are divided across 12 modules. And we give this course within other courses. We give it for free within other courses. So if you were to do the healing program, the gut and the ties that bind with us, you'll get this course as part of it. And it's our foundation level. It's very broad. It covers so many different things about dreams, tells you how to understand the rules of interpretation, what all the different characters and symbols in a dream can mean, the reason we have dreams, what your gifts are, how to tell them, everything about relationships, health, and so much more. It's a very detailed, comprehensive course, and we use it as the springboard, an essential springboard for anything else that we do. We then have the mentorship, which is what sponsors this, which everybody loves. It's a 10-month program. It's level 2, so it's an advanced level, and it includes the foundation level in it. And I teach the foundation level live within the mentorship program. There are 102 classes in it. 43% of these classes are private. Like, that's crazy. You know, it's just you and an instructor, you and me, or you and one other person. We have graded homework assignments. It includes learning how to channel, because you need to be able to channel, and you need to be able to channel well in order to interpret dreams. I teach your unique grounding method. You won't hear about that anywhere else. There are lots of grounding methods, not just those 4. We'll discover what yours is on the course. Then we'll tell you what your channeling method is, exactly how it works, and then help you get into that. Then teach you how to clear your energy field and how to clear attachments and infiltrations. That's all part of the mentorship program. It's a very comprehensive program with several streams running in parallel. Then we have a level 3 program, which is how to apply the Ashling dream interpretation method, which is what you learn in our advanced level 2 program in the mentorship. So how to apply what you've learned to helping someone heal through soul convergence. Soul convergence is Ann Tucker's program. There's 22 classes in that. You have to have completed the mentorship to do it. And it's using soul convergence clients' dreams. I explained what to look for and how to best guide the client for maximum healing. Okay, so that's fine, makes sense. Then we have another level 3 program. So it's again advanced beyond the mentorship, and it's how to apply the Ashling method of dream interpretation to helping someone heal using a process called cutting the ties that bind. It's 9 to 12 months long. It includes business training, a lot of business training, and you have to have completed the mentorship to do it. It has 52 classes, 46% of them are private. You know, we've tried lots of different things. This is how we know it needs to be for you to get good. These private classes have to be in there. And you experience cutting the ties that bind from the inside. I drag you through that process and show you how it's working from the inside. Like, this is why this is happening. This is why your dreams have changed. This is why you feel the way you feel. So you experience it from the inside. And you then also take 2 clients through the cutting the ties that bind process. And we facilitate you doing that too. And Rodney asked, is our Soul Convergence program given by Anne? No. Soul Convergence is Anne's program. She does that healing program, but she uses people who've been trained within our program up to the Soul Convergence level to help people who are going through her programs get the most benefit out of it. And again, she tried it without having dream interpretation as part of it, and it didn't work as well. So this is added in because she knows she needs it. And it's modeled on the fact that we do it as part of our own healing programs too. So hopefully that answers your question. Cutting the ties that bind, by the way, was introduced by Phyllis Crystal, an absolute genius of a person to have come up with that system, because it works so well. Most people cut the ties that bind with mom or dad or with birth, but you can do a former life, you can do a partner, you can do many, many other things. You can do infiltrations, all sorts of things. A terrific program. And so what we're adding to it is the in-depth understanding of the healing that somebody goes through as they go through that program and how to apply dream interpretation to that. And for anyone counting, excluding the foundation level, there are roughly 180 classes if you do everything up to and including this level 3 course. Plus, we also give 44 support classes freely every year to all graduates. You hit a strange dream, or you wonder how to broach a sensitive topic with a client. I share the wisdom from my 34 years of experience doing all of these things with our graduates. And what school does that? Like, think about that. You get your degree and you're out the door. Typically, that's how it is. But something bad happened to us, and that's why I'm sharing this. Because if people knew about all our classes, I don't think this other thing could have happened. Because like I said, the only people who know about these classes are people who are in our mentorship program, because they're the only ones we tell that we have these other courses. Anybody who's done Soul Convergence here doesn't know about our involvement in the trainings for people who do that. But we don't stop there. We have a level 4 program. This is our gift acceleration program. And this is how to apply the Ashling Dream Interpretation Method to your own growth. There's 48 classes in that. You have to complete it level 2. The mentorship, you don't need to have done level 3. And using your dreams and channeling, I teach you who you are in the spirit world. You learn who you are from your dreams, really is the way to look at it. You learn why you came here, how to unlock your gifts. And when you're doing this in the extreme detail, there's a nuanced detail on how your gifts work, how to use them. Like, it's not just like, oh, you're a hands-on healer. It's you are a hands-on healer and you're meant to work with clients in this particular way. This is what your clients are going to experience, and so on and so on and so on. Whatever the gift is, the extreme detail of it is given in your dreams. And we can always tie back who you are in the spirit world is very much connected to the gifts that you brought with you while you're here. And it has tremendous commercial application. So we've had a lot of people go through this program. The first person that went through it is Ann Tucker, but she did the Gift Acceleration program for 3 years, and it helped her unlock so many things. Anything that her dreams ever told her she needed to do, she would just do it. So you mightn't have heard of the program, but you definitely have heard of people who've been through this program. We don't ever stop. Dreams have changed. Who here? I want to see a yes in the comments. Who here has noticed that dreams have changed recently? Okay, so we get one yes straight away. All right. So dreams have changed. And this is something that my angel team told me about in June. And they said, well, these changes are coming. They're going to be rolled out by the end of September. We just want you to have all the information beforehand. So I put together a class, but I had to wait for the change to happen. They changed my dreams, so I got to experience them. But we had to wait for it to be rolled out so other people would have the experience. And we're now teaching that class about who gets the new dream format, because not everybody does, why it happened now, what has changed within it, like how new dreams put you more in control of your own manifestation. That's really the reason for the change. How symbolism is cleaner, many things around that. And then the exciting new way to slice up a dream, which is what I'm super excited to share. And then some other stuff, dream guides, who they really are, and then dream re-entry in the new format. So at Ashling School, we're always looking for new and better ways to do things. And so I'm teaching this class to 40 people, to 40 experts, because they've all done the mentorship program. And I want them to challenge me. I want to test and prove with their clients that the information my angel team has given to me is correct. And this is currently a separate standalone course, but the content and feedback from the experts will be integrated into our current mentorship program. So the people who are currently in an existing cohort, they're going to get this for free. And then people who start in any new ones are also going to get it for free. And it's really like the best thing to ever happen.
Yeah. So if you found that interesting, just let us know. I'm so thankful that Michael took the time to go through all of it, because there's a lot of stuff that the school provides, and I'm really excited to be part of the school. Anyways, Michael, are you ready to do some dreams?
Absolutely.
All righty. Greenery and Bright Lights by Kate is our first dream up. And let's see what's going on with Kate. In a large space, a convention hall, or a mall or hotel, there were these decorative greeneries around, palm trees or very leafy green plants, but behind them was a brightly lit mosaic archway. I moved past the greenery to see more closely. All right, that's it. Short and sweet, Michael. Let's see what you can make of that one.
And sweet thing. But look where she starts off. She's in like a convention hall or a hotel. So this is like either birth or pre-birth. Malls are to do with meeting your needs. Any kind of store is that. And then she sees this greenery. So she sees normal stuff, but then behind it, there's this light. And this is a special thing. She has the ability to look behind the physical and see what is there. And we had a dream from this lady last week. So if you listen to last week's show, you'll see how this is the same thing yet again, how she can see the spiritual truth behind an ordinary facade. And moving past the foliage in the dream is symbolic of going beyond comforting illusions to view the energetic architecture of reality, let's say. And that's what she's actually able to do. She's able to do an energy healing that puts people into alignment with their higher selves, a very fast kind of thing. And so in her dreams, she has this recurring pattern of seeing behind the scenes of life's template and seeing the structure beneath appearances. And that's often what we trip ourselves up on. You know, we live a life, we skin our knees doing particular things, and she's able to go, okay, I can see why you keep skinning your knees. Like, this is what's going on for you. This is what we need to fix. We've seen this structure a couple of times in her dreams. The way I put it to her is like she's a rebirth authority. I'm not even a fan of that phrase, but it's still the one that came to me. Is like, if I put you into this cave scenario, when you come back, you're going to be like spiritually reborn, where I'm going to add a spiritual aspect on top of your shoulders, not in a burdensome way. It's like a king going into a wardrobe and getting ready for the day and putting on their regal garments. And so she has the ability to do that for somebody behind the scenes when she's working with them. So really cool. And then they step out with that gift or with their mission very foremost in their minds. So in a way, she can apply spiritual missions to people who are ready. You have to be ready. You have to be at that point, almost like she anoints them. So anyway, a brightly lit arch is a gateway to higher awareness. That's really what she's able to see behind ordinary things, and her ability to bring people across the threshold of where they are now into this spiritual life is her thing. Question, Sandy.
So we've got a lot of greenery here. So we have palm trees and very leafy green plants. What's going on with the green plants?
Yeah, so you would be looking up green in the book and you'd be going, oh, does it match this? And it does really, because green is all about harmony. But she heals people by zapping them with two different color lights. And the main one she uses is green. And it puts people in harmony with their higher self. And it's kind of a unique way she does it. And we've described it on the show before. She has to visualize the person and visualize Earth and visualize their higher self. And she has to put them on a coordinate system that she has to figure out. It's like, okay, I'm going to put them here. And now I'm going to do that. Almost like a lightning flash that's going to hit them and me. And where it forks and hits them is very, very important. So what's been really remarkable for her is that she's gotten to prove this over and over again to herself, because we have sent her lots of clients while she was practicing with this. We talked about the GAP program. She's in our GAP program. And so we send her lots of clients to say, okay, push yourself, make sure that you've got this really dialed in and locked in. And she would be able to do it with people and then meet them again and go, okay, what are the changes? And see that this healing energy had a massive impact on them, which is the whole point. Anyway, it's just super cool that it's all done through that color for her.
That is amazing. Wow. Wow. I love it. All righty. I love the name of the next one. Ferris wheel and reception. Walk further. Once again, this is from Kate. Walking over a hill at like a state fair. On the slight rise was a beautiful scene of pink, bluish, purplish sky and a Ferris wheel all in lights. I could see the back of 3 to 4 women in bright dresses, green, red, yellow, maybe blue, who were in front of it. I rushed to take a photo. My phone was glitching. A message showed up, walk further or around to get better reception, as if it thought I was trying to make a call. For some reason, I did walk further until I was under and then on the other side of it, and the moment was gone. Oh. What do you make of that, Michael?
This is a cool dream for a lot of reasons, but it's really about her and her own healing. we see that she's talking about reception at the start, and the phone glitch and walk further to get reception is really trying to get her to go past a stage that she's already achieved in her own healing. And what she's doing is trying to heal this disastrous reception at birth. That's her wound. Her mom put her up for adoption, and she's always looking to ensure she's not rejected as she goes through life. This is like almost a subconscious thing, and it's just baked into people that this has happened to, and other people are blissfully unaware of it unless they had something similar, like a very poor reception from their own mom. But a total rejection is like off the charts. So she needs to know that everyone is happy in reality. And in the dream, her impulse to photograph others' joy, like she has other people looking at this and she sees it as a very colorful scene, but yet it's not great for her. This reveals how she experiences love through others' perception. And again, it traces back to her own terrible reception with her mother. The colorful Ferris wheel and sunset scene show the joyful circuitry of the karmic system, because the Ferris wheel is about the karmic system. And so it's kind of funny. You don't normally see the karmic system shown in bright lights and in a beautiful way, and people stop and taking pictures and in awe at the whole system. Powered by delight. It's like everybody's happy in the scene. But the healing instruction for her is to move from indirect validation to direct connection. So to not try get her validation through somebody else, but to get it herself. And this is her ongoing lesson. She's frequently told, stop interpreting your worth through others' delight. Step into your own vantage point. But she finds this difficult, though. And I included this dream because it shows that we often stop our progress when we shouldn't. She is told to walk further to heal her reception at birth. And when I asked her, she said it was still a beautiful scene when she got to the other side of it. And yet you wouldn't know just from listening to the dream. But the women weren't in the frame. It was just her, but it was still joyful. And this is her healing, her progressing past the women with their back to her, because that's about going past the pain of mom turning her back on her and putting her up for adoption. But go past them and get to your own vantage point. Don't be trying to understand it or appreciate the beauty through other people who've turned their back on you. Get to this place yourself, and you don't have that much further to go, and it's going to be wonderful.
Wow, that's beautiful. So we've got a state fair. What's going on with the state fair?
So dreams will often bring in things like this, like a housing estate would be a very common thing for people in Ireland or England to dream about. In America, it's like going from one state to another, and it's about your own state, your own well-being. What state of mind are you in? All that sort of stuff. And estate fairs are meant to be fun, but it also has that thing like equity. Is this fair? What's happening to me, is it fair? From her perspective, absolutely it wasn't. And we always look at dreams from the dreamer's perspective. But here she's still shown, look, you can get to a point where it is just you looking at life, because that's what she's doing in the dream. Not just looking at life, but looking at life and understanding that it's a karmic system and understanding that it's still beautiful. She can get to that point on her own and leave all that other stuff behind.
That's beautiful. I love it. Does the phone glitching have much to do with what, besides what all you've covered, taking pictures?
Yes, she's really trying to overcome, let's say, a glitch. Being put up for adoption isn't really a glitch, but it's impacted her ability to communicate. If she's the smartest person in the room, if she's the most, let's say, pick a topic, let's say spirituality, because she's a terrific healer. If she was in a room with other people who are not nearly as good at healing as her, she would never mention that she's amazing at healing, because she will want the other people to feel good in her presence. So she really dials things back, and she will, talk in their terms. She will have conversations about their stuff, and she won't say, look, this is my interest. These are the things I want to do in my life, and here's what I've discovered. And what her dreams are often showing her is that's what she needs to do, and people will be happy to follow her lead when she talks that way. But when you've been rejected and like been cast away at the very start of your life, you do not feel that way. That's a very hard thing to do, to get to the point where you're like, I can say what I want and people will love me anyway. It's like I am always, forever trying to make sure that I am friendly to everybody around me, that I do nothing to ruffle any feathers because I'm afraid of being rejected. Not so much the rejected again, it's the old wound that is there. It's like, this is a world that rejects you. That's what she has been taught because of her start to life. And so her whole subconscious belief system is that she will be rejected on this world that rejects her. Not just rejects people, but rejects her. And so she's always been very careful not to step on any toes and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. And then we've got a photo.
Photos are often a way to get you to be objective about something. But here she's framing something with the photo, and she's trying to get these women with these colorful dresses in the photo, and like, this is it, this is perfect. So it's like, I'm trying to understand how my life is wonderful, even though mom turned her back on me. Like, who takes a photo with people facing the other direction, right? So that's really the problem. And she's happy to put up with that. It's like, okay, I'm not the center of attention. I'm not even in the photo, but I'm still going to take this, and isn't it beautiful? No, it's not. It's not beautiful because these women have rejected you. And so I'm painting a picture, like a dream is a blank canvas. And in my picture, I am painting women who aren't even looking at me.
Very good. And then, of course, there's 3 to 4. I love always covering numbers.
It can only be one or the other. So 4 is going to be about limitation on the feminine side, limitation because of how mom treated me.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you, Michael. That was beautiful. That's an amazing dream, if you ask me. And I love the color of the sky and the Ferris wheel all lit up. That it really paints a beautiful picture. So now that you've seen this fabulous dream, I would like to say that our mentorship is going to be starting November 2nd. So if you are interested or curious about it, you can book me. The links are below. So thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to talking again with you next week. Bye.
Dream-analysis.com/Sandy. That's how you book Sandy. Take care.